Okay, I'm making some cheesy fish chowder. Just got some onion and carrot sweating a little bit. Potatoes ready to go. A little bit of chicken broth, some milk. And I got some halibut thawing out there. It's actually already thawed. So I'll go ahead and cut that up. And this is just going to turn into a bunch of goodness. Go ahead and add about 2 cups of chicken broth. What do you think? Is about 2 cups? Yeah, it's about 2 cups. Okay. I'm going to splash for good measure. I'm sweating those onions for about, I don't know, 10 minutes. And then we're going to put the potatoes in. And then let that get a little cook on it. Bring the temp up a little bit. Let this come to a good simmer and kind of par cook them potatoes up. Get a little bit soft. While that's happening, I'm going to go ahead and cut up my fish. Slide down a little bit. Okay. Try some scissors. Got a little bone in there. Nobody wants a bone in their chowder. Find me a little, there we go, a little pin tool. There it is right there. Get that bone out. I guess this is actually cod. It's not halibut. Make sure all them bones are out. Oh yeah. That feels pretty good. That's what you do when you're fish rich. You try out all kinds of recipes. Looks like this water's boiling just a little too much. I'm going to turn that down a little bit. Give it a stir. Don't want to overcook my potatoes. So I get my nice par cook in there. I'm going to take one out. Probably another 5 minutes. I'll have the right amount of cook that I want. Nothing worse than taking a bite of cheesy fish chowder and getting a bone. Ain't nobody want no bone. Okay, that's pretty good. Cut off that flap right there. Turn that down a little bit more. Caught this cod and I was trying to figure out how to fillet it. Cod have a weird center bone in them. Hard to do the first couple times. I think I figured it out. Next time would be much easier to prepare the fish. This is just part of the skin. I'm just going to cut that off because I'm an aesthetic kind of guy. We caught these right off the former spit. Well, we were out probably 5 miles or so. That's good. I'm going to turn this way down now. Almost to low because I'm going to add the milk next. And I don't want it to curl up. I want it to be nice and creamy. Okay. We're going to give this a couple slices, kind of like the chunks of fish that I would like to get in a spoon. And I think that's a nice size right there. It's just all preference, I think. But I want the fish to be the star. So I'm going to cut it bigger than I cut everything else. And this thinner piece, I'm just going to cut long pieces because after this heats up, it has a tendency to flake. So it'll kind of break itself apart anyway. Oh yeah. Didn't feel bone one in there, that's good. Alright, so now I'm going to take about maybe a cup and a half of milk. Make sure it's on low. I'm going to pour that in. A cup and a half. Give that a little stir. Oh yeah, it's looking good. And then we're going to take a quarter cup of flour. In a bowl. Just kind of thicken that up a little bit. Okay, so this isn't simmering at all, so I'm going to turn it up a little bit and get a little bubble going in there. Get you closer, you can see it inside. This is looking really good right now. Okay. Oh, probably 1/8 of a cup, maybe. Yeah, I'll do 1/8 of a cup. Maybe a little milk mixer in there. I'll turn this up a little bit more. And of course, we're going to add like another cup and a half of milk. Let's try a potato. Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely. Let's go ahead and get this nice and creamy. So what I'm doing is I'm going to get a little simmer going here. And I'm going to add in this flour to give it a little bit of thickness. And I'm just going to cook it until it gets thick. And then I'm going to add in the fish and more milk to thin it out to the consistency that I want. So I'm going to give that, turn it up a little bit more. Oh yeah, that's going to be good. A little bit of salt. This is just the most awesome comfort food ever. Just eat it anytime. Okay. I got a little bubble starting right there. I want to wait until I get a few more. Turn it up a little bit. That's going to be good. Okay, I'm seeing movement, so I'm going to add this in. Let's give her some stirs now, and it'll thicken up like chowder now. While that's doing that thing, get some sharp cheddar cheese. Cheddar cheese. We're getting ready to start grating like a mad dog. Oh yeah, that's looking good. That's looking like some chowder. You can see it's starting to thicken up a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to add some cheese in there. Get the cheese melted in when it's nice and thick. Okay, don't tell Heather. A little bit of age to perfection on the cheese. Everyone knows cheese is just controlled spoilage anyway. Oh yeah, it's gonna be good stuff there. This is a really sharp cheddar that I got. Been sitting on it for a while. Okay. Now let's go ahead. Oh yeah. See, look at that. Look how thick that is. It's perfect. Gotta get some cheese in there now. Cheese stat. Probably do a cup or so. Oh yeah, that's a sharp cheese. That's nice and hard. Give that a little stir in there. It's gonna give it that nice tang. Oh yeah, look how thick that is. That's nice, thick chowder. Okay, so that's, once I get it that thick and I got my first half cup of cheese in there, I'm gonna turn the heat down. And we're gonna add in a little bit more milk, probably another cup and a half. Oh yeah, the cheese, that's just beautiful. I'm forming a little tear right here, right now. What'd you say? More cheese, please. Chess, please. Oh yeah. Stir that in there. That cheese just disappears into that nice cheddar, and that thickness, it looks a little thin right now, but that's good because it's going to heat up a little bit. And now, the coup de grace. We'll put our delicious wild Alaskan halibut. No, this is a cod. Pacific cod. Oh man, that just looks so good. This cod just doesn't take nothing to cook. And you put this in there and it's literally done in like 5 minutes. And then you can see the nice big pieces of fish right in there. See that? And like I said, this is just comfort food to die for. I like to make a batch of this up, keep it in the fridge for about a week. Usually lasts about 4 days. This with a little bit of garlic bread, nothing better. It's just D. Okay, we're gonna give it a little more heat. And I just want a nice rolling simmer. And that's gonna take this fish to the next level. Oh yeah. Now we got taste. Okay. Nice and creamy, just the way I want it. It could use more salt, but I'm not going to put any in because I want everyone to be able to salt it to the way they want it. And then one last thing. Okay, I was panicking slightly. I couldn't find it. I'm gonna do about a cup of peas. So I just like the pop of the pea. And we'll bite into it. And the peas and the carrots, potato and onion. Man, this is just the ultimate cheesy fish chowder. Wait till I get one of them fish pieces. This fish is literally almost done right now. Oh yeah. That is the quick and simple, no frills, cheesy fish chowder. Oh yeah, look at that fish. Look at that. Check out this. Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, just flakes. Just nice, crisp little flick. I gotta try it. Mmm. Oh my gosh. That is the bomb. The bomb. Like I said, I just wait. Like you see a little bubble right there. A little bubble right there. I just want to get that all the way around here, and then this is done. Then I just turn it off and let it set until it's cool enough to put into a bowl. But you can see it just start to get a little rolling bubble. And that's what I want, just the slightest rolling bubble. And do not tell Heather about the cheese. She does not like that idea. But I know it's the best. It's the best. So it gives it that nice, sharp, tangy flavor. Oh my gosh, this looks so good. This isn't even dinner. This is just snacks for tomorrow. I want something quick. So good. Yeah, I can see it just breathing. The bubbles are just starting to come right here. See them right there? And notice there's no clumps in here. There's no curdling of the milk. That's what we did. Nice and slow. Slow and low. That's just a beautiful color. Oh yeah. Alright. That is my cheesy fish chowder. Later.